Castle Watersburg. Wurzburg. Welcome to Northeast Corridor, New York Penn to Trenton.
Welcome to New York Penn Station, located under Midtown Manhattan in New York City. Built in 1910 by Pennsylvania Railroad, this station holds the title for the busiest station in the United States, with over 600,000 commuters visiting every day. The original station building stood until 1963, when demolition work controversially began. It was the loss of this historic building that kick-started the Landmarks Preservation Act in the United States. As the platforms were below ground level, a steel deck was constructed to allow services to continue throughout the demolition.
Alrighty. So hello everybody and welcome to Northeast Corridor, New York Penn to Trenton. We got the ACS-64, which as you guys know is my favorite train. I don't know, I just love the look of this thing.
Let's fix it while you're here.
Alrighty. So yeah, this is Northeast Corridor. And it's actually quite interestingly an expansion from what they had back in Train Sim World. Back in Train Sim World there was a route called NEC New York. So Northeast Corridor New York went from like the Newark Airport to Penn Station here. And yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, here we go past Newark Airport and we actually go all the way to Trenton, which is exciting. We also have the Acela. So yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, got all kinds of trains here. Got Amtrak's, got, I believe that's New Jersey Transport. So yeah, lots of trains here, lots of different trains.
There are more tasks to discover. Be sure to apply route maps, sort the recycling, clean no trespassing signs, and collect baseball cards.
So yeah, before the route...
Your train will arrive shortly.
Okay. But yeah, before it just was New York Penn to Newark Liberty Airport, I believe. That was it. That was the route. We actually go all the way to Long Island City, so like Long Island Railroad as well, tied into this too. Yeah, they definitely did a good job with expanding it and making it more expansive than it was before. It's very cool. Anyway, here's our train. Very cool. We'll go ahead and get a seat nice up near the front. Yeah. Waiting for the doors. Waiting for the doors to open. But yeah, this is a New Jersey Transit, so it's not an ACS-64. It's a different electric train. Looks pretty neat though. But yeah, I don't know.
The train will be departing shortly.
Yeah, just something about the ACS-64. It's always been my favorite. I don't know. I think I just like the casual look of it. You know, it's kind of cool. Anyways, off we go. That's interesting. We're actually sitting below the ground level here. That's quite interesting. Below the platform level. Yeah, the platform's like up to our window. That is very interesting.
This section of the Northeast Corridor line runs for just over 58 miles and travels between New York Penn and the Trenton Transit Center. The route contains a total of 17 stations, which are serviced by both Amtrak and New Jersey Transit services.
Very cool.
This train is powered by a New Jersey Transit ALP-46 locomotive. These electric locomotives are commonly seen across the Northeast Corridor and are derived from the German DB BR-101. They are most commonly seen operating local stopping services and are capable of reaching a top speed of 100 miles per hour. Take a trip along one of the busiest lines in the world and experience the thrill of operating both Amtrak and New Jersey Transit services while handling busy commuter traffic. This is Train Sim World, Northeast Corridor, New York to Trenton.
Oh yeah, and that's all we get. But yeah, that was a good introduction. Yeah, I like the introductions now better than they were in Train Sim World, because in Train Sim World they acted like a tutorial. Like basically look up. You know, press W to move forward. It's like, okay, I know how to play the game. I just want a nice introduction. And that was a nice introduction. Got us kind of familiar with everything. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with the ACS-64. We have the ACS-64, the New Jersey train, which, yeah, like they said, was based off the DBBR 101, which we have driven before. We have driven the 101 before. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the other one varies. Oh, there's the 101. Oh, it's not a 101. It's a 146. But it looks similar, though. Anyways.
In this training module, you will be taken through the operation of an ACS-64 electric locomotive.
Yes.
During this brief introduction,
Ooh.
we will go through the critical driving controls and passenger operations. When you are ready, climb aboard.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we're in the training center. I'm like, what mountains are near New York? But no, we're in the training center. We're in the yeah, of course. Alright, let's go ahead and get a train.
Take a seat in the engineer's position.
Alrighty. Ravasa. Oh, no, I want to go forward. There we go.
The brake mode switch controls the brakes across the train and features 4 different modes: trail, test, freight, and passenger. As we are performing passenger operations, set it to passenger.
Trail, test, freight, passenger.
To begin loading passengers, you'll need to open the doors.
Alrighty. So yeah, we can press U, but I do believe there is a door button on here. Actually, we probably will just press U. I know there's a door switch on here somewhere. I think there might be, or maybe, you know, I might be thinking of a different train, because I don't think this train is connected to. Yeah, some of the trains have it, some of the trains don't. Yeah, I think maybe the ACS doesn't have it because, yeah, because as you can see, we're not directly connected to the carriages. The carriages are kind of their own separate thing. Whereas in some trains it looks like a more cohesive unit, but yeah. As you can see, there's that gap there where you can't walk from the train into the carriages. That's not possible. Whereas I believe on the ones where it is possible, that's the ones where you can actually manually control the doors. I think we probably can do that from the Cabcar, maybe, because yes, we do have the Cabcar in this as well, which is exciting. Yeah, we got pretty much everything back from the good old NEC route. But yeah, I was really upset that that was gone when they transitioned to Transform World. But yeah, like I said, I was really upset when they removed the Northeast Corridor route, because like I said, Amtrak, you know, the ACS 64, I really like it. I really like it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think I just like the simple look of it. I feel like trains nowadays try too hard. This is like, it looks more like a car. Like, it looks like a standard thing. It's you know, it's not trying too hard, I think, is basically, I guess, what I'm getting at. So yeah, that's why I like the ACS 64. Anyways, let's go ahead and get some power. Alrighty, we're moving. Let's go and blow the horn. Alrighty, there we go. Listen to those electric motors. Oh, I kind of talked over them a bit. It's fine. Listen. Very nice. Oh, 70 kilometers per hour. We're in. Oh gosh. No, they want kilometers. Okay.
The Amtrak City Sprinter, or ACS, was first built by Siemens in October 2010 and was designed to operate the long-distance high-speed services on the Northeast and Keystone corridors in the United States. These locomotives were part of Amtrak's modernization program and were built with the intention of replacing the previously used electromotive diesels, which by then had been in operation since the late 1970s. The Amtrak City Sprinters have a power output of up to 8,600 horsepower and are capable of pulling 18 cars, reaching a maximum operating speed of 125 miles per hour. Very cool.
And yeah, the Amtrak electromotive diesel trains look pretty cool too. I'm actually, for a while now, have been planning to do a trip to New York by train. I think I've mentioned this a while ago before, but it kind of was put on pause due to, you know, the world situation in 2020 and beyond. But yeah, finally, you know, I'm starting to prepare for it again and, you know, get ready for it again. And yeah, from the looks of it, like, obviously the electromotive, I forget what they're called. I'll have to put one on the screen. You know, the diesel Amtraks. Those are the only trains that service the Amtrak station near me. But if we do go to New York, there is a service to Penn Station on this route, which is where, you know, there will be ACS 64s. So I won't be getting on an ACS 64, but I'll get pretty close to one. You know, be able to touch it. So that could be that's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, if it ends up happening, we're still kind of in the design phase. Probably sometime next year. But yeah, that'd just be fun, because I love me some trains, you know? But anyways, okay, we're getting ready to stop at the station over here, 1.6 kilometers away. Okay, yes, I believe this is a dynamic brake handle. Yep. And then we also have the automatic brake as well. But don't need to worry about too much. We're not that close. Yeah, we're fine. Relax, we're fine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a bit of brake. Like B10. Yeah, unlike brakes on a freight train, passenger brakes do release quite quickly. Yeah, we're coming in at a nice speed to stop at the station. We probably could have waited a bit longer, but it's fine. It's just a tutorial. Very cool. Look at that train. Yeah, it looks kind of mean too. Looks kind of angry. Okay, here we go. Perfect.
Nice work. Now that the train has stopped, we can open the passenger doors.
Open the doors.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this locomotive.
Alrighty. Very cool. So yep, we'll go ahead and move on to the next one, which is the ALP.
In this training module, you will be taken through the operation of an ALP-46 electric locomotive.
Oh yeah, no, this is very different actually compared to the German train. Some things are similar though.
The reverser sets the direction of travel and activates many of the train's systems.
Yes, it does. Oh, that's reverse. Neutral. Oh, I see. It's the little...
Let others know this locomotive is in operation by setting the headlights.
Yep, will do. Okay, brake cut in. Alrighty. Yeah, this train's also somewhat disconnected from the carriages. So yeah, it's very similar in a way. Yeah, it's a very similar setup, like with how the train is connected to the cars. But yeah, obviously different trains.
This train is now ready to go. Release the brakes and apply some power to get moving.
Alrighty, so same exact thing as before. Oh. It's the other way. Okay. Oh. Alerter. Oh, penalty reset. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just had to reset the thing. Okay, yeah, we got the, whatever it was, PCS warning light. Right, off we go. We zooming! Yeah, I really like the horn on this thing. You got this big old chunky lever for the horn. But where's the bell, though?
Built in Germany by Bombardier, the ALP-46 electric locomotive has been in operation since 2002 and is based on the design of the German BR-101 locomotive. New Jersey Transit originally ordered 24 of these locomotives in December 1999, with a further 5 being ordered in September 2001. This locomotive is capable of producing an average of 7,100 horsepower and has a top speed of 100 miles per hour.
Same thing we heard in the introduction. But yeah, no, it makes sense, seeing as we're actually driving the train now. But very cool. See, I'm not going to use dynamic brake this time. Just going to go full on normal brake, because, yeah. I think it'll just be easier to use normal brake when we're coming to a stop. Dynamic brake really is only to be used if we just need to slow down on a downhill. Which we don't need to here, so we're fine. The thing? Oh, there's the bell. I was looking for that. I was looking for you. Your bell. Whoosh.
We are now approaching the station. Apply a small amount of brake force to come to a gentle stop.
Lapped brakes? Okay. Lapping brakes, huh? You're giving me lapping brakes, huh? That's very interesting. Yeah, that is very interesting. Okay, that is very different than what I'm used to. Okay, so we have service, lap, hold. Alrighty. Okay, we're just going to move this into lap then. Yeah, very interesting. It's been a while since we've seen a lapping brake. Basically what it means is we push the brake handle forward to apply brake, and then we pull it back to maintain that amount of brake. So it's a bit different than how it normally would be with like different notches. Basically, you build up the pressure and then release it. And then hold it. So yeah, it takes a little bit more work to get used to. Yeah, it's interesting. Wasn't really expecting this train to have a lapping brake. You know? But you know what? It's all good. We got it. Lapping brake or not, we will stop pretty good, hopefully. Alright, let's go ahead and see how well we do with this lapping brake. Gonna apply a bit of brake juice. Oh. Alright, I want to get to the end there. Yeah, it seems like the lapping brake is a... It's been interesting. It seems like it applies a bit more than I would expect it to, actually. Like, I noticed, like, when I put it into lapping, the brake charge just shoots up. Like, I do brake charge 10. Let's see, if I do, like, brake charge, like, that much. Yeah, it keeps going up. 15, 17, 18, whatever.
Nice work. Now that the train has stopped, we can open the passenger doors.
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like I only apply, like, brake charge, like, 10 or, like, 20, and then it shoots up to, like, 20, 30.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this locomotive.
Bentley got a hairball. Okay, buddy? Got a hairball? Okay. Well, okay, next is the Amfleet Cabcar. Okay. Yep, alrighty, we'll go ahead and do the Cabcar. And then I'm guessing after that is the Acela. So yeah, 4 trains in total. Yeah, Cabcar. Alrighty, Cabcar. Okay, so we'll go ahead and close the door. So yeah, this opens up the area to the rest of the train. And then I believe we just, yeah, like this door. Yep, so this door closes us in here. So that way nobody can just come up here and mess with us. We just, you know, close this and, you know, we're driving the train here and they're walking around over there and it doesn't really matter. They can still look over there.
The reverser sets the direction of travel and activates many of the train's systems.
So yeah, it's a nice and cozy little area in this cab car. Got some stuff, some warnings up there. Pantograph controls up there. All kinds of stuff. But yeah, we'll go ahead and select our reverser. Oh, they want neutral. Never mind. Alrighty, headlights. Dim.
The brake mode handle sets the mode of the brakes on the train. It features 3 different modes: trail, out, and lead. As you are operating the leading vehicle of the train, set the brake mode to lead.
It would make sense to me. Alrighty. Close the doors. All aboard.
For this introduction, you will be completing a full lap of the circuit and performing passenger operations once you arrive at the next stop.
Yep, so basically what we just did. Yep, as it's getting a little repetitive, I will go ahead and speed this up. So yeah, you guys can just go ahead and enjoy the wonderful training circuit. Alrighty.
A control car, or cab car, is a non-powered rail vehicle that allows the engineer to operate the locomotive in the formation remotely. They are frequently used on diesel and electric hauled services, removing the need for the locomotive to run around the train and allowing for push-pull operations. Built by the Budd Company for Amtrak in the 1970s, the Amfleet cars were built to operate passenger services on the Northeast Corridor and to eventually replace the Metro liners, which also ran the line. Originally, the Amfleet cars were designed as electric multiple units, but are now train line equipped, allowing them to be operated from either the cab car or the locomotive. The body of the cars are made from stainless steel, which gives them their iconic appearance. They can reach speeds of up to 125 miles per hour.
So yeah, as you probably heard, yeah, the cab car isn't a train. Well, it's part of a train, but the ACS is the train with the engine. The cab car is basically just a remote operating stand. So you can remotely operate the main train from the other end, as they said, and it helps minimize having to run the train around to the other side in order to see where you're going. This is basically just a easier way for us to be able to see where we're driving, yeah, without needing to run the whole train around, or, I don't know, have somebody else, like in a caboose, send messages up to the front. It's a nice way of doing it. And in a way, it kind of is a caboose, because, you know, we have the brakes of the train, but we also have the throttle. So it's an upgraded caboose, in a way. But yeah, it's very cool. I like the cab car. It's a neat idea. It's a very neat idea. Man, good stop.
Nice work. Now that the train is stopped, we can open the passenger doors.
Alrighty. Oh, silver. Where did we get silver there? We got gold on all the other ones. Oh, and there's a cab car for the New Jersey Transit as well? Okay, wow. Lots of cab cars. Yeah, we got these cab cars too. Alrighty. So basically the same as before. But yeah, you know, this does remind me of the... Ooh, we got the little light there. This does remind me of the cab cars on Peninsula Corridor. They were also bi-level cab cars. But I believe for those, we actually accessed the cab through the upper deck. Yeah, like the cab was actually on the upper deck, which was kind of interesting. Yeah, because the lower deck is below the station. Just, yeah, very, very interesting how that is. But yeah, I think with the other one, it wasn't quite like that. It was a bit different. But yeah, in a way, it is very similar to the main train, the New Jersey train. Oh, I already forgot the number, but yeah, it's similar in controls to the train, which I guess makes sense. Okay, can we go now? I know I was doing things really fast, but it's because I did it before. Hello? Okay, there we go. Had to put the brakes all the way into handle off. Okay, now we're moving.
The multi-level coaches have been in operation since 2006 and were built by Bombardier Transportation to be operated by New Jersey Transit. A total of 643 are in active service, with 62 of those being cab cars. The coaches have a carrying capacity of between 127 to 142 passengers and have a top speed of 110 miles per hour.
There we go. That's a pretty good stop, I would say. There's a couple cars not on the station, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Oh, well, we should have gone all the way to the end.
Nice work.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, we could have gone all the way to the end there, I guess. Yeah, I got a bronze medal again. Obviously, cab cars they aren't as generous. Okay, and, we got a scenario, okay. Yeah, let's go to the homepage, because we do have the Acela. But I'm wondering if we even need to do the Acela training if there's not a Acela scenario. So that's what I want to check out real quick. So yeah, the Northeast Corridor, New York, Trenton. We also have Boston Sprinter still. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then these are actually automatic train control system, and... Okay, so these are some, like, safety features that we could understand. Alrighty. Yeah, let's see. So we got Havoc Across the Hudson. That's with the ALP, ACS. ALP and Cabcar. Multi-level Cabcar and the Amfleet. Okay, so yeah, there's no, Acela scenarios, actually. Alrighty. Well then, if there's no Acela scenarios, and if you hop on Boston Sprinter too. Okay, Acela scenarios are on Boston Sprinter. Very interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and to finish off this video, I actually am very interested. We'll go ahead and do the ATCS and ACSES. Okay, and then there's the ASCS. Okay. Well, we'll see. Alrighty, some of the safety features that these trains have to offer. Be good to know in case we ever need to use them.
In this training module, you will be taken through the basics of understanding ATC, Automatic Train Control, and ACSES, Advanced Civil Speed Enforcement System.
Very important.
First, let's enable enforcement of the ATC, ACSES, and alerter systems.
Okay, well this may not be something that we have to worry about in scenarios, but it'd be cool to check out, I believe. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on ATC. And turn on the ACSES. And the alerter. Ugh, the alerter. Alrighty.
ATC and ACSES work together to relay signal aspects and speed restrictions to the equipment in the cab. You should always follow in-cab signaling, even if ATC enforcement is not enabled. Now that ATC and ACSES enforcement has been enabled, penalties may be applied if speed limits are violated or if system alarms are not properly acknowledged. Now, let's take a look at the in-cab equipment. All relevant information pertaining to ATC and ACSES will be displayed on the ADU, or Aspect Display Unit.
Alrighty.
Most of your information will be displayed in this ADU. The top section of the ADU displays signal conditions in the current signal block. The MAS, Maximum Authorized Speed, is shown further down. You should always adhere to this speed, even if ACSES enforcement is disabled. Let's get moving and see how ATC and ACSES enforce both signal speed limits and track speed limits.
Oh, they mean this. I was looking at these. They meant this. Okay, so cab signal aspect is restrict. The MAS is 20. Alrighty, and yeah, we have everything cut in. Okay, and they want us to... Okay, alerter? Yep. Okay, and then brakes. Okay, so yeah, it's probably something we don't have to worry about in scenarios, but... It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Safety feature. Bit more realism. But yeah, the alerter. I don't know what it is. I know it's a safety feature, and I know I shouldn't be scared of it. But I don't know. Something about it just beeping every couple of seconds, and you gotta press it. Like, it always catches me off guard. Especially when I'm doing time lapses, you know, and I have, like, the camera view outside the train.
The ADU is currently displaying a clear aspect, meaning that you're able to proceed not exceeding the maximum authorized speed.
Alrighty. It says restrict. Is that... I see a green light down here. Does that mean clear? I also see restrict. And I see 20. I'm getting mixed signals. Where's the cab light?
Overspeeding may result in a penalty brake application. Always adhere to the maximum authorized speed.
Okay. Gotcha.
ACSES allows for operating up to 3 miles per hour over the maximum authorized speed. Any higher, and an alarm will sound. If this occurs, you have 8 seconds to reduce your speed before a penalty brake application. If the maximum authorized speed is exceeded by 6 miles per hour or more, an immediate penalty brake application will occur.
Alrighty.
To recover from a penalty brake application, move the brake handle into the suppression position and keep it there until at or below the maximum authorized speed. The train does not need to be stopped in order to recover from a penalty brake.
Oh, well, we're stopping it anyway. Okay, suppression? Where's suppression? Oh, there's suppression. Okay. And then release. And then go again. Oh, and then acknowledge. Okay. Neato. Yeah, I thought suppression was a little higher. I accidentally put it into emergency there. We're fine, though. Oh, yeah, very cool. Yeah, it's interesting to see how all this stuff works. ATC and all that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure in the scenarios they're going to be disabled. Because yeah, while they're fun for a little bit, I'm sure it can probably get annoying having to deal with them all the time. But I'm guessing, you know, in real life you definitely have to deal with them. So, yeah. In real life there's not an option. In the game, there's an option. You can choose to ignore it if you want. Well, just turn it off. But no, yeah, I think it's kind of cool having these features. Especially, like, the tutorials explaining how they worked. Because I'm pretty sure all these features were in Train Sim World 2, and I believe maybe a little bit in Train Sim World 1. But just there was nothing explaining how they worked. So you were kind of left, okay, what do I do? It's beeping at me, what do I do? Press the button. You know, it's a little confusing.
The next signal is displaying a less favorable aspect than clear. When passing this point, the cab's signal aspect on the ADU will change in order to conform.
Alrighty.
When the cab signal changes to a less favorable aspect, an alarm will sound that must be acknowledged. If exceeding the maximum authorized speed, move the brake handle into the suppression position and keep it there until at or below the required speed.
Alrighty. Go view location. Report of stuck train. Oh. Okay, so because there's a stuck train up ahead, it gave us a less than ideal aspect, which I'm guessing is going to update after we pass this green light right here. It's going to be like warning on here, because right now it says clear 125, but our maximum authorized is 60. Yeah. So I believe once we pass 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Okay, no, we got another thing. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a bit more. Oh. Never mind. Okay. Don't speed up. Don't speed up. Just stay whatever speed you're at. It obviously is not happy. I don't know what I did. It's not happy. It doesn't want me to speed up. But we are slowing down. We are going downhill. I mean, can I? Okay, let's give it a little bit of power. Okay, here we go. Leaving the tunnel. Maximum authorized 60. Yeah, no, we're below 60. We're fine. Alrighty. What's it saying there? The green light's flashing. Speed. Go. It's red. They're not doing a good job of explaining this to me, but I guess when they're saying don't go max speed, don't go line speed, because, yeah, stuck train. Alrighty. Well, yeah, we'll stay below 60, because that's our maximum authorized. So yeah, just don't go above that. Oh, 45. Acknowledged. Alrighty. Alrighty, I see. They want us to basically acknowledge, being like, hey, you know, there's a new speed, just check in. The train's just making sure we're still here. Yep, yellow signal aspect. Alrighty. Yep, we acknowledge your speed restrictions. Yep, acknowledged. Oh, there's the stuck train. Okay. Yep, so basically just making sure we're not going to hit the train. So this prevents what happened in Boston Sprinter that one time, where we actually hit the train. Remember that? We yeah, we coupled. So yeah, this would have prevented that. Right? Yeah, no, this would have prevented that. Oh, yep, suppression. Yep, gotcha. Okay, let's go ahead and idle this.
The aspect has now changed to restricted. Not only must you operate at a reduced speed, but you are expected to drive by sight. Be prepared to stop if trains or other obstructions are seen ahead.
Okay. Well, we saw a train. I guess that was that right there. Okay. Yeah, I looked down for a second to make sure. Approach. Okay. Doors open. Doors open! Wait, what? Did I forget to close the doors? No, why are you lying to me? Acknowledge. Alrighty. Got the stuck train right there. Is that the one we saw? I'm not sure. It's weird, because I saw a train, And I mentioned, like, okay, this is good because we're not going to hit the train. But then I looked down and looked back up, and the train was gone. We were somewhere else. I'm guessing we were diverted onto a different line, and I didn't even realize because I was, you know, making sure we weren't overspeeding. But yeah, no, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's go and apply suppression. There we are. Perfect. Alrighty. Is that it? Is that this tutorial done? Oh no, we got another stop. Okay. Well then. Alrighty.
Operate to the next station. As always, pay close attention to the maximum authorized speed and cab signal on the ADU.
Alrighty. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do a manual run. I'm probably not gonna do an external view time lapse. Actually, no, I can, because our aspect is on the bottom of the screen, and I believe... No, that's not acknowledge. What's acknowledge? Hold on, I need to find out the button for acknowledge, and then we'd be good to go. AWS reset? Alerter? Oh yeah, so it's probably just Q. Yep, okay. So now I can probably do this. Yeah, just press Q whenever it shows up, stay below 45, and then we have our cab signal aspect in the top corner, which is the green. Alrighty. Okay, maybe exterior view isn't so good. The train got a little choked up there, I think. I don't know what happened. It was... Yeah, it said I could go fast, and then all of a sudden I think I got like a penalty speed or something for a second. I don't know what happened. But now I don't think it's going. Or can I forget what they said? I put it in handle off. I hit acknowledge. Maybe reverser out and back in. That do thing? No. Oh no, there we go. Okay, yeah, just setting the reverser out and back in to reset it. Okay, that fixed it. Okay. You know, I'm gonna stick to in-cab view because yeah, this yeah, you can see why this can get kind of a little frustrating is when it just stops your train and you have no idea why. Because yeah, I really don't know why. I feel like I must have been overspeeding, but I don't feel like I was. I feel like I was doing pretty good. And then all of a sudden it was like penalty brake. And then so I put it in suppression. And then, yeah. Yeah, because I'm noticing the maximum speed's going down. I'm assuming to reduce train separation, like the train ahead of us. To kind of, you know, make sure that we stay far away from that train. So yeah, there's going to be like, yeah, see, as we go faster, this is coming down to kind of meet us here. So, very interesting. Oh, alert. What happened there? Yeah, I think just because our speed's going down. I don't know why it's telling me that doors are open. All the train doors should be closed. They're all closed. I don't know what you're talking about. What doors? What doors are we talking about here? Are these like metaphorical doors or are these the actual doors on the train? I'm not sure what kind of doors you're talking about. Okay, 60. Yep, we got it. Oh, we got a 45 coming up. You know, I might just coast. Forget this, I'm just gonna coast. Oh. That's probably what happened. I think, yeah, Yeah, I think what happened is it just recommended a lower speed. Yeah, okay, 20. Okay. It's gonna start auto-braking. Unless we do something. Suppression. Okay, cool. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. There we go. It doesn't give you much time to reduce your speed once it starts beeping at you. Yeah, so I think what you want to do immediately is once it starts giving you a warning for a lower speed is immediately hit brakes, and then once you get down to a slower speed, then you hit acknowledge so that it doesn't auto brake on you. I think that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh yeah, and this is very familiar. I remember this from Trains from World 1. Yeah, these big bridges. Oh, acknowledged. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely the same route. Just they expanded it a lot, which is also the same thing they did with Southeast High Speed. They just expanded it a lot, so that's pretty cool. Do we still have that big yard where all the CSX trains used to run around? I wonder. Oh yeah, no, yeah, we still got that big yard right here. And another yard over here. Because, yeah, I remember there used to be CSX trains on this route. And there was, like, some shunting and stuff you could do with the CSX trains. Back in Trains from World 1, that was. Yeah, there was, like, CSX trains. And there was some shunting. There was, like, a mission where we had to, like, haul trash off. That was cool. A trash hauling mission. Back in good old Trains from World 1. Yeah, acknowledge. Yeah, acknowledge that. Oh, yeah, restrict. So basically it's saying, hey, look with your eyes. Very cool, yeah. Yeah, yeah, okay. So yeah, no, the system's starting to make sense. Oh, yep, higher speed. But yeah, I think it was just a little confusing with how they were wording it, because they were saying, okay, now the system's going into this mode. And it wasn't going into that mode at the time. I think the voiceover and the text pop-up was a little not timed right. But yeah, no, I understand. I understand it now. But yeah, it's just before it like wasn't timed right. It's saying now it's going into restricted mode, and I was like, no, it's still in green mode. It's still in green mode. Okay, now it's in restricted mode. Okay, now, yep, and now it's in alerter. Yep, still in restricted mode. But no, yeah, I feel like I could get used to this, like running this on timetables and whatnot. Could be quite fun. Because it's a bit more work to do other than just sit back and relax. There's a bit more stuff going on. But yeah, could be a good thing. But anyways, that's that done. Ba-bam. Alrighty. Can we go and get out? Walk around, stretch our legs. Newark. Oh, yep, the good old Newark airport, I think. Yep, Newark airport. Stop? Is this the airport? Welcome to Newark Penn. Okay. Market Street. But yeah, no, I'm guessing this is like the airport station. Or maybe that's the next one. Newark Penn. Don't know. Oh, we can actually lock the train cars from here. Oh no, yeah, no, we put the key in. And then we can do that, right. See if that works. That's not, yeah, there we go, that worked. Alrighty. So yeah, now we're just gonna go and do the ASCS system.
In this training module, you will be taken through the basics of understanding of the ASES, Advanced Speed Enforcement System.
Okay, is this just the same thing?
First, let's enable enforcement of the ASES and alerter systems.
Okay, I think this might just be the same thing. Yep, ATC. Okay, so it's literally just the same thing for this train. Alrighty then, so yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. We already did it with the other train. It's the same thing. We got the alerter. We got the brakes. Although the brakes would be a bit different because they're lapping, but it's fine. This video is probably already super long. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and quit out. Because, yeah, I'm like 99% sure that that's literally just the exact same thing, just involving the other train. So, yeah, we might check it out in the future. As like a timetable, like I said, could be quite fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of warming up to the whole safety systems. Before, when they weren't really well documented and you really didn't have any way of knowing what you're doing with them. They're kind of foreign. Like I'm like, okay, it's a safety system, but also like it'll just stop the train randomly, and I don't know what I'm doing. Now that I kind of know what I'm doing with them, I might be more inclined to use them. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be. Ooh. Okay, but anyways, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos. Have a great day, rest of your day, and yeah, next time we're gonna go ahead and hop into the scenarios for NEC New York, Trenton, And yeah, we're going to go ahead and play the scenario Havoc across the Hudson. The Northeast Corridor has been closed for infrastructure upgrades, the largest task being repairing and rebuilding the over 100-year-old tunnels under the Hudson River. Alrighty. See you guys then. Goodbye.